Wayne was my shit because he was also little and I was little and he was badass. Like the Hulk, he fought him even, you know, like, oh, this dude's awesome. Like, so I would always draw pictures out of the comic books. So my original start was always, and then I focused most of my years all the way into my early 20s on just doing pencils and inks, comic book style. I never focused on realism. I didn't do any painting. It was all pen and ink. It was my favorite medium.
Yeah, dude, because I mean, don't get me wrong. It's when you use other mediums, it's beautiful. But man, dude, is it a pain to learn? You know?
Oh yeah. Well, it's one of the reasons people ask me all the time. I work out of a tattoo shop. I work with some amazing tattoo artists. They're like, "Do you tattoo?" No.
Yeah, same here.
I don't because I never learned, and if I'm gonna be as good of a tattoo artist as I am in my mind a visual artist, it's gonna take me years to be that good. And a lot of time and dedication, which then means I have to take it away from
other stuff,
all this time I've already put in that I'm still trying to get better at. So do I continue to grow to master a craft, or do I just be good at a whole bunch of crafts? You know, as to where I feel like you can master a craft and be great at everything else, but you can only master one of them. You know, you can doesn't mean you're gonna suck at all these other things, or you won't be recognized or be successful at them. But there's only one of those things that you're gonna be the best at out of those things.
Yeah, and that's for me, man. That sucks because, you know, I definitely I try to do a lot of things. You know, like I try to do like model cards. I try to do drawings. I try to do videos, sculpting, or, you know, I'm trying to do like stuff like that where I make the spray cans into like little
no, that shit is super. I love the spray cans.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
Freaking. Well, see, that's one of the things that makes being an artist so different from like all of the other crafts. It's like if you're a plumber and you're this fucking amazing plumber, you know, you can do all this crap. You're probably not going to also be an amazing electrician, although you'll be good at it, you know. As to where with being an artist, that is such an expansive skill because of the visual side of it and being able to see things different than other people, that you can do multiple different mediums and be incredible at all of those. But you're just not gonna, there's so many mediums in art as well that you're not gonna be able to master all of that. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I don't bother doing tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the models thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's so super dope. I always thought about doing that when I was younger. I'm not gonna get started now.
No, dude, it's like, I've done like almost 10 cars, bro, and like the first couple of them took me forever.
I bet.
And then like to get them detailed like these, man, like it takes time. You know, you can't just paint it and then move on to like putting everything together, man. You gotta paint it. You actually gotta let the car sit for 7 days.
Oh, so that would drive me nuts.
Yeah,
that
dude.
Would drive me nuts.
Dude,
oh man.
Dude, I didn't know that for my first couple cars, bro. Like I would just paint them and then put everything together, and then I would have fingerprints, glue all over and stuff. So yeah, man, like this is dope. It's fun, but at the same time, if you are trying to do a lot of things without wasting too much time, this is not really the one.
Right. No, I bet. No, I bet.
Yeah, but thank you, man. I really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, no, I think it's super dope too. And I haven't seen anybody else around here doing it.
Yeah, no.
Like, you know.
And surprisingly, man, this is a thing. You know, if you go on YouTube and you type in model cars custom, man, you'll see people that have done amazing like custom jobs. You know, this is just bare basic. If anything, less than basic. Because, man, people would add lights, like little speakers, fucking shit like that, man. Like me, I'm just barely trying to have the car look good, you know.
Yeah, well, that's like I used to have a buddy. I can't remember his name now. He's more of a friend I knew through people.
Okay.
And he used to make action figures, do the bash kits and everything.
Awesome.
And I was like, that's cool, you know, that's cool. And I didn't realize until, you know, I got into like doing the convention circuits and everything. Like, there's full-on conventions for just that. Like, I mean, it's huge. Like, I had no clue. Like, I didn't realize custom like stuff was that big of a thing, you know. It's really cool. Another thing that I'm like, that's awesome, I'd love to do that. I'm not gonna get started at it now.
yeah, dude. Yeah, man, for real. It does suck when you want to learn something, but like when you find out it does take time.
Yeah, because I want to dedicate it, but it's really the concept. It's not having a problem dedicating the time. It's knowing to take away from other things I want to dedicate my time to.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie too. Like when I was doing the cars, because I'm not gonna lie, man. There was a short period where I was actually addicted to building these motherfuckers. But the thing is, like, since I was building these, I was taking away time from my drawing, and when I got back to my drawing, I felt like my hand was like a little bit stiff, or like, you know.
No, yeah, I bet.
You know,
I can
yeah.
understand that.
Yeah, cause I'm not gonna lie, man. I took like a month off just doing cars, and like that whole month, I kind of lost a little bit of my shading, a little bit of my line work and stuff like that. So
No, for sure.
yeah, I definitely learned to like just chill on the cars.
Yeah, no, that's one of the hardest things is too. Is yeah, like you said it. You know, you lose a little bit in there if you don't keep up on it. Because like I'll go from because now I do paintings and everything. You know, and I do
Beautiful paintings, guys. Definitely go check them out.
At Geebus Pt2 on all platforms.
Yes.
Yeah, and the paintings that I do are so different. Like, and I always go into them worried, like because I'll take a lot of time in between and go back to drawing, and I'll be like, oh man, it's almost like it was surreal when I painted the last one, like almost as if I was in this dream state, and it just worked out perfectly for some reason, and I almost can't explain the technique even of how I did it. You know, I'll have people like, oh, how you do that, and I'll invite them over and be like, I can show you
better than I can tell you.
Better than I can tell you.
Yeah,
it just kind of happens in the process.
Yeah, because a lot of people tell me like, hey man, how'd you do that? Like, man, I don't even know half the time. You know,
like just, I want to tell you. Yeah, I do.
And that's another reason why I bought the camera, man. So that way, when people be like, hey man, how'd you do this? Well, come look at my YouTube. You know, but at the same time, it wasn't really catching traction, so I just stopped. And plus, dude, taking video editing, that took away time from my drawing.
No, for sure.
So I'm like, I got this so I can draw more, but apparently I'm not, because I'm editing, and the editing will take like a day or two. For me.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. That's why like lately I'm trying to just do some short 30-second promos, and even that takes me hours and hours to do, because I'm like, for 30 seconds, but I go through so much, and I second guess, like, well, man, should I keep it this long?
Yeah, dude.
And I always feel funny, like, there's nothing wrong with this footage. Why do I gotta cut it out? Like,
yeah, the same here, man. Like from what? Because I'm not gonna lie, man. I went on YouTube to see like how to really help your YouTube and stuff, and they say that you don't need a whole hour. All you really need is like 4 to 5 minutes to have a good video. And then you think like, what the hell am I out of that whole hour? What am I gonna use for 4 minutes?
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Like, man, then you start wondering, like, well, shit, did I film too much?
Yeah, and then
you try to go smaller, and then you find yourself like, I didn't film enough. Like, I ran out of angles. Like,
yeah, dude. Yeah, man. I definitely love having somebody to talk to, like shit like that, because there's times where I feel like I'm the only one that goes through this. Other people, like, they're professionals. They know what they're doing when they do it.
Right.
So,
no, absolutely.
Yeah, man. So, thank you so much for coming, man.
I
hope I'm not taking away from your schedule or nothing.
Oh no, not at all, man.
Yeah.
Conveniently, where I'm going from here is actually right around the corner. So,
okay.
But hopefully, I'm gonna have a couple more shows lined up here soon. I got a couple places I'm gonna go talk to. We'll be doing another one at Bubble Hive here soon as well too. I'm gonna go in and lock that final date down here probably within the next week or so and start making announcements. Okay. So that'll be cool. And this one I'm gonna have it conveniently. The last one was a pop up. Like by its definition of it, we had, I think, 10 days maybe 10 days to promote it.
Yeah.
This one I've definitely had 3 or 4 weeks to push this one.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was definitely dope, man. Dude, I think that's like, I mean, I may be wrong again, like obviously, bro, like this is my world. I don't really step out of this world unless I have to go to a grocery store or a doctor's appointment. But the Bubble Hive was actually the first place I ever seen a place where they sell art, from artists. And dude, I don't know why I fucking love that.
Yeah, no, it's super cool, because there's a lot of shows where I've gone to and it only hangs for those so many hours, and then that's it.
Yeah,
and dude. I've not gotten artwork back from certain places because they would we'll let it hang for a couple of days, and then nobody would tell me when we're supposed to pick it up, and then I'd go in to pick it up and it wouldn't be there. And like, well, damn, like.
Yeah, no.
So that's why I definitely check out Bubble Hive in Los Park if you get a chance.
Yeah, man.
Really awesome artwork in there.
Yeah, man. Hopefully, I am looking for a sponsor, and I kind of hope to get a sponsor from them. You know.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I'm not really looking for money. I'm just looking for somebody to be like, hey, you know, come check this spot out. You know.
Yeah, they're pretty cool too about like they'll grab some of the artwork off the walls and then they'll promote it and the artist with.
Oh sure.
Not like you buy this and get this as a deal. Just like this, it matches the background of the color or whatever, and then you know they'll tag the artist and use it as, you know.
Okay, that's dope. Yeah, yeah, definitely, man. See, and that's the stuff I love, you know. Shit,
for sure.
When a shop also wants to help a person out like that, you know.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, man. But yeah, Geebus, man. Anything else, man? Yeah, man. Whatever you want to talk about, you're free, you know.
Yeah, no, that I don't have. I mean, man, like I said, I've been playing catch up for the past couple of days, so everything's been super crazy. I mean, I've always got projects to be involved in. You know, you're always welcome to. I definitely always keep you in the loop. And,
yeah, man. Definitely.
I'm gonna try to start doing every Sunday. I'm gonna build up to this event called the Summertime Slide Through, which will be a big art and music event. I'm just not 100% sure where I want it at yet.
Oh, okay.
It'll be at the end of the summer, kind of thing, and it's gonna be a laid back, you know, day drinking, loungy, you know, kind of lo-fi music kind of vibe.
Okay, that's dope.
And a bunch of artwork and everything from all different types. But leading up to that, I'm gonna start doing a streaming garage concert, if you will.
Okay.
We're gonna move different locations, go different places, different basements, different garages, different shops, and just do a little, you know, 20-minute show with different acts that we'll have at the Summertime Slide Through. So definitely keep your eye out for that. We'll be making some announcements for that pretty soon.
Yeah, and definitely let me know, bro. I'll definitely help you make promotions, you know, shit, help spread the word.
Oh, for sure, definitely.
Yeah, because I'm definitely, that's why I'm making this platform, man, so I can have people like you, you know, come on, you know, promote your business, what you do, and then show it off to the world, you know.
No, definitely much appreciated too, because there's a lot of people get, you know, overlooked when it comes to being able to, you know, get some promotion from places, and you know, anything I can help to point people in the direction of, and you know, help promote them in the process as well is awesome. So I mean, I would love to send some people your way, you know.
Oh yeah, man. If they're cool shit, let them come on through. I mean, you're gonna see at the very end when we absolutely have nothing to talk about why I need time in between guests. But yeah, man, if you have anybody, you know, that has something coming up, or you know they're working on, you know, definitely have them come on, bro. I would love to have them. You know, share anybody that's cool with you is welcome here. You know.
Right on, definitely appreciate it. Oh yeah.
So, any music you're working on right now, or with anybody that you can't talk about, if you can?
Because I don't do any of the music myself anymore. I just manage all of the musicians. Kind of. I don't. Manager is a loose word, loose term. Because I mean, realistically, a lot of what I do is just advice. You know, a lot of them know me. I got years of experience. I know a lot of people, and I don't. You know, not everything is just off of my information. It's things I learned through other people that do have the experience, and pass along advice to them. And I don't lie to them. You know, if they get up on stage and it sucked, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that sucked.
Yeah, no,
like you need to do this, or
yeah,
you need
man,
to do this
like,
a little better. Or,
and people think like that's an asshole move, but at the same time, bro, I feel like it's more of an asshole move when you tell them false things.
Yeah, no,
like
for sure.
if it sucked and you'd be like, nah, man, it was good. You're actually hurting the artist more.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, so as of right now, everybody's in the middle of getting ready to release some stuff. I mean, after everything that went through, I mean, all everybody had to do was sit down and write music or create, or you know, which is why I think this year is gonna be an oversaturation of so much. Like it's gonna, I don't even know where to begin. And like I love throwing events, but now I don't want to throw too many this year because I know there's gonna be so many already. Like,
and I can see like why you don't want to throw it, especially if it's gonna be saturated, man.
Yeah. And then, you know, I'm super picky with everything right now because, you know, I don't want people to get sick. You know, I don't want it to be shoulder to shoulder. Everybody's crammed in a small location. I mean, even before all this happened, that I was uncomfortable with that type of a crowd. I need a little bit of space, you know. And that's what made us start doing the art shows mixed with the music shows as well. Is a lot of times I'd see people come to a show, be interested in one act but not another act, and they'd leave after that person they seen. Well, mixing it with the art, they can see who they want to see, stick around, move around, keep, everybody isn't all crammed at the front, or at the back, or just in a building. There's a little bit of space. Everybody wants to listen to the music's up front, and while they're looking around, they might hear music that they wouldn't have stuck around for that they do like, and introduce them to a whole new act or a whole new song or whatever in the process.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds creative, man. You're keeping people there while they look and wait for their performer.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, that definitely sounds cool, man. Yeah, man, I definitely can't wait. Yeah, hearing that, like there's a lot gonna probably happen this summer. I definitely can't wait, but at the same time, I'm definitely nervous because I definitely don't want to go to somewhere where we're shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah.
Because dude, like I said, I'm the person that doesn't really go out. So for me to go into a crowd like that, it's kind of like second thinking like maybe I don't want to go.
Yeah. No. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah. I hope the joints weren't too bad.
I don't know. I haven't even finished it yet, so is that good?
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna add like the first. Well, no. So the first couple minutes, I was gonna have on Facebook, but the us smoking probably on YouTube. So it'll be like half of the interview, and then at the end, if people want to continue watching us, probably on YouTube.
No, for sure.
Cause I don't even know. Can you smoke on Facebook? Like have videos of you smoking? No, right?
You can if you're not making it a big deal.
Yeah, because I know you can't roll.
Right.
Yeah, you can't roll, and
I mean, as far as anybody's concerned, like.
Yeah, these are already pre-rolled.
Yeah, nobody knows what this is. It's CBD. CBD.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was gonna say that, bro. I was gonna say, yeah, man, we're just enjoying some CBD joints.
I'm calm.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. I just definitely want to have some people on. Just have, and I want to have guests because I feel awkward talking to a fucking camera, just like, hey, everybody.
Yeah, no, I'm doing the little promo commercial for my stickers, sticker packs, and I'm shooting it like an 80s G.I. Joe commercial. So I gotta have somebody like do a voiceover and be like, hey kids, what's better than ring toss? What's better than tea parties? But I can't do that because I'm like, man, I can't just talk to the microphone. Like, I in my head, I know what I want it to sound like.
Yeah, right.
It's not gonna come out of me like that, though.
Yeah, man. Because I mean, it takes time and it tries, but man, there's times where you just like keep over second guessing.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, and if I have a guest, I'm not over here repeating the same shit because there's times where I look at my videos and I keep saying sorry over and over, or apologize, or thank you too much. But now that I have a person, I can bounce back things.
Right.
So
definitely.
And if I do say or repeat something, my bad.
No problem. See that, and that's where the editing stuff is great.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I definitely want to have you on, man, because you're always amazing, bro.
Well, thank you. You definitely appreciate it. I don't, like I said earlier, I was saying that, I've always been pen and ink. I've only started painting 3 years ago.
2 years ago? Well, I mean, yeah. That's a lot, man. For what you did, that's pretty amazing.
Before that, I was an airbrush artist, so my concepts of blending I always had down. I just never used brushes necessarily to do it with. So I think it was all the other stuff that I had done attributed it to being able to pick it up so quickly.
Yeah, I had an airbrush, but dude, them paints are fucking expensive. And just to practice, nah, I can't.
Yeah.
But man, the shit you can do with an airbrush is amazing.
Oh yeah. And I've got some cheat codes for airbrushes. My grandmother used to work for an airbrush company. She actually was one of the artists that worked on the Indiana Jones movie poster.
Damn, yeah. Dude, man, I'm glad I have you on, man. You bring these stories that I didn't even imagine, man. Well, thank you, man.
We live, everything we do, we always hashtag DDC Adventures because I live by a creed of everything. Your life is a story. At the end of the day, you're just a story to be told, and you can either be told as a mundane. I got up, I went to work, I got a job, I got married, and I had kids, bought a house, and then I died.
Yeah.
Or you can have this story that is epic and amazing and full of adventures and these crazy things that most people don't even believe are really possible just because they don't try.
Yeah.
And these things are way more achievable than people think that they are.
Yeah, man. Like I should. I mean, it wasn't always a dream of me to have an art show, but when I was drawing, man, I was like, man, dude, I would love to be in an art show, and I thought it would take years, bro. Like even if it was years, like skills, like, and then I had to have a name behind, those skills. But then, Vic Rivera was like, when I did that comic book for him, he was like, "You want to do an art show?" And I was like, "Yeah, I would love to be in an art show, bro." And like just trying is a big thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Is a big necessary thing to do in order to achieve goals.
Yeah, but for an artist, I'll give you a lot of props too, because most artists are introverts. And I know I am, and it takes a lot for an artist to put their artwork out there in an art show, to be openly judged.
Bro, I was panicking. I was like nervous. I was a lot of things you think I wasn't, because dude, it was my first art show. I didn't even know what to do. I was like lost. And he was just like, yeah, just bring, just whatever you have or whatever you make, just put in the art show. And I didn't think it was that simple, bro. Like, I thought I had to have, like, complex pieces.
Well, and, different art shows are different.
Yeah.
I've been in some where they were very specific, like, it needs to be this size, and it needs to be ready to hang, it needs to come with its own tags, anything that follows these established, these assigned things will not be hung, and then it's like, Jesus.
Yeah, dude. And me, I was just gonna have them in, like, those little, just like that, and I didn't even have the back pieces, but my girl was like, you're just gonna have them like that? I was like, well, yeah, it's just a show. And she was like, you need to present them. I was like, what? Dude, and that was a week before the actual date of the show, bro. And I was fucking panicking. I was like, oh my God, dude, am I just gonna look like shit? Like, dude, the whole time I was doing the art show, bro, I thought my art show was lame. And like, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, but the second day, everything turned around. Like a lot more people came. I got like twice as many compliments, and I wasn't expecting to get paid at all. Everything was love, and
right.
And some guy ended up giving me money at the end of the show, so that turned my whole fucking day around, bro. Like,
oh yeah.
And I loved it. That made me want to do more, but like at my own pace, because I do need time to draw.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Yeah, no, there's times where I'll get myself into a couple different art shows and realize partway through that I put too many too close, and I'll be running out of art. Like, fuck, I don't have anything for the show.
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta come up with a couple of things. Like actually at the Bubble Hive, like all the pieces I have in there were like new, like the marker pieces, is because I realized like I ran out of a bunch of my cannabis pieces. Like normally I have a bunch, but like they had sold like a month before or whatever, and I just didn't think about it. So I was like, oh man, like I agreed to this, now I have 10 days and I don't have anything to put in the show.
Yeah, man, same here, bro. Like I had 2 pieces on hand of cannabis, like 420 related, and yeah, man, when I told you if I can join, that was like within 7 days. I was like, holy shit, dude, I couldn't make anything in 7 days. For sure, I knew I could make 2 pieces in 7 days. But like, not as complicated or, like detailed as hell.
Right. And the place is really neat, but I always, in my mind, have a hard time knowing exactly how many pieces to tell people to bring,
Yeah.
Because I don't want to make it too few. But I don't know, for some reason in my head it always feels like they take up more wall space than they always do, and I end up with extra space. So.
Yeah, because my drawings, man, when I first brought them in, I was like, man, I'm taking too much of the wall. So, once I took them off, it felt a little bit better,
Yeah, well, I mean, even after we had everything hung, we still had that whole wall to the side we could have still used.
Yeah.
I mean, we could probably add a couple more artists, but I was worried about bringing too many artists on because we already had 6. So.
Man, there's times where I do want to draw, and there's times where I just want to look, and then just like, spread the word of, other artists.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, That's one of the things I want to go around and like go hit up all these murals. These murals are awesome.
Dude, I know, dude. I was prepared. I don't want to go into it just yet, but yeah, man, I definitely was preparing for the show, and then I was also like, man, dude, I definitely want to go check out these artists, bro, because the ones I saw for Mila right there, yeah, man, I got to meet them a little bit, not too much, because I felt like they were busy, but man, dude, definitely sweet, awesome artists, bro.
Yeah,
man, they
like I the first round of murals that came in, I loved them. Not to take away from them at all, they were great.
Did they finish them? The ones downtown? Because I remember
I thought so.
Oh, because I thought they didn't get to finish, and then they weren't able to finish after all this bullshit. So.
It's very possible. I know of a few of them that got finished, like the one over by Gallery 317 or 317 or whatever it is. It's a really great spot, actually.
Yeah.
And then yeah, there's that. And there's a couple like right in that little area that I thought they were finished.
Yeah. I mean, they might be. I don't know. I swear at that they say they weren't able to finish.
Yeah. There's probably a couple that weren't. I wouldn't be surprised, because honestly, I can only think of like 3 right now off the top of my head, and I thought there were supposed to be like 6.
Yeah, because I know some of them were huge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then these new ones coming in are.
Yeah, I see.
Man, wow.
Wow. The one of the girl, like it's like yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one looks fucking amazing.
Yeah. That was. I forgot where that one was at.
Yeah. Well, are they still working on it? Because tomorrow I might go get some footage or something.
I'm not positive. I would like to go check it out too.
Yeah.
And then Stuck, he's working on one right now, which in the Fatherless just finished up theirs. I seen today, and they posted theirs. That one is super awesome. Like,
yeah, no,
man,
dude, fucking.
So dope.
Somebody told me to go, like hang out with them.
Mm-hmm.
The spot, but man, bro, like when they tell me that, I feel like the little kid in the group,
No, I can understand.
Yeah, so I definitely don't want to be like the one that's just right there quiet and shit.
Right. Yeah. No. It's easier to go with people that already know.
Already know them and
stuff. Yeah, so that way you can be introduced. Yeah. No, I have a hard time introducing myself and stuff as well.
And then yeah, I feel like I stutter or like I break my voice cracks. Like hey.
I always go into these zones of where I like all the way up to the point of talking to somebody. I know what I'm gonna say. And then I'm like, I don't remember. I don't know.
Yeah, bro.
So then it's always awkward. Like, hi, how you doing?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Same here, man. But when they do introduce themselves, man, it's definitely awesome.
Yep. Yeah. Once I start talking, it's hard to get me to stop.
Yeah, and I'm thankful, man, because I'm a quiet person, man. Like I might not seem like it because I have to, because
Oh, for sure.
So that way I'm not boring you. And but yeah, like I'm normally the quietest one, bro.
No, I can completely understand that. Yeah. Like the only reason that I became able to be so talkative is because it had a lot to do with my traveling. Because when I'm shy at home. Yeah. But when I leave state, it's like this little switch clicks, because it's like, realistically, I'm never gonna see these people ever again.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter at all what they think of me, how they present themselves to me, or how I present myself to them. I can just do whatever and be whatever. Here at home, it's a little different,
Yeah. Yeah, me, man, I'm just quiet everywhere. Yeah, like regardless, man, I'm fucking just quiet. But that's what I'm trying to change as well, man. Like, not be as quiet, then I miss out on cool stories like what you just, told me, bro. Like, cause I didn't know like none of that what you just said, bro. I thought you were just an artist, and you just dabbled in music a little bit.
Yeah, no, it goes way back. Yeah, no, that was, man, like 94. 95 maybe, something like that, in that area when we did that very first show. After that, I mean, that's the only credit that I can give it. Mike and Mike Check and all those guys, they all went on to do tons and tons and meet tons of other, groups in Rockford that really, made big changes to the scene and helped break out the way that things were. And they're the ones that really fought against the battle of everything being shut. Vic was, knew a bunch of those guys too. That's where me and Vic knew each other through, is all those guys and everything. And, they're the ones that really had to do the battling against, the censorship in the city and shit. I don't take no credit for that at all. Like, that was all them,
Respect, I would love to have them on, whenever, like. But I do have a group of people I want to interview first. But if any of them ever want to come on and just talk, just let them know I'm down.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, I know quite a few people. So, like Dre Skrilla, he'll be a good one for you too. I'll send him your way because he does not only music, but he also does art.
Yeah, it does have to just be straight art, man. Like, I'm gonna have people that do, because I also know people that do tattoos. That's how I draw, bro. Because I met, like, my cousin. He's a tattoo artist, and then
Nice.
From him, I know a bunch of tattoo artists. But the thing is, me, bro, like, I can't do tattoos. Like somebody watching me while I draw, that's fucking nerve-wracking, man. But I definitely love the art, man, because I definitely have my body tattooed.
Yep, as do I. Yeah. No, I got mad respect for it. Like, there's a lot of arts I can't do that I have a lot of respect for. I'm a big fan of.
Yeah, same here. But I just don't want to have just like artists, like people who just like Vic, just makes beats and like fucking break dances and does other stuff too that is very like for the community, and I respect shit like that, man.
Yeah, he's a big influencer of the community, and it's awesome.
And I want
positive influencers.
Yeah, and I want to have people like that so I can also help them spread the word a little bit farther if I can. I'm not gonna.
Sure.
I can't always guarantee you're gonna have 1,000 followers after this, but maybe just like a few, and over time, that'll grow and shit.
Oh no, definitely. And I just have a blast, telling stories and getting to know people, that I met and
and then this
kick back and shit.
Yeah, this helps me get to know you too, bro. So that way. That way, at the end, man, you'll like what I have.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I'm excited to see it for sure.
Anything else, man? Because we're at about that hour and 5 minutes now. Bro, I did not think it was gonna be that quick, in my opinion.
No, I can understand. No, for sure. No, I really don't. Nothing that I can think of right now. I mean, like I said, I always got a lot of stuff going on, so it's just kind of always keep an eye out.
And where do you mainly put all of that stuff?
I put all of everything. It's either on @ChrisGeebus1 or
wait, like Instagram, Snapchat.
On everything.
Okay.
Everything you look up, if it's @ChrisGeebus1, if I'm on it, that's what it comes up as.
Okay, cool.
And then you can look up anything that is DOMDDC. Any of that stuff will come up on all platforms if it's on there. And that's mainly all of our music announcements are on there.
Okay.
But then I do push both the music and the art announcements and everything. So.
Okay, cool. Yeah, guys, definitely go check it out, man. Chris Geebus does have a lot of stuff you guys can check out for content, man. Definitely check him out. Okay, I'm getting a little nervous, man, because this is the part of the end of the show where for you giving me your time, I want to give you some of my time. And I drew you something. You don't have to show the camera, because I'll probably take a picture of it afterwards and upload it on Instagram. But I did a little art for you.
Oh, right, huh?
Yeah. So at the end, when people come on, that's why I want to have space in between. So
for sure.
Yeah.
Right. So I can go ahead and open this.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, if you want. Yeah. And in between people, I just draw for them and do little drawings and shit. But for you, dude, I had to do a piece because you invited me to it. Yeah.
Dude, that's super dope.
Yeah, thank you, man. Like, I try to capture your hair, bro, like as much as I can, man. But, yeah, I had to draw a piece for you, man, for inviting me.
Oh yeah, man. That's crazy as hell too, because one of the first big shows my solo shows, it was one of my very first solo shows that I actually did, because most everything I do is in group.
Yeah.
Was with Vic, because I drew 72 faces in the city that all did something music related or art related, and I sketched them, and I did them all in, let's say, in total of like 32 hours.
Oh, so.
So I just drew like nonstop, filmed a bunch of it, you know, and we did, I think, a rock and roll shot. So I've drawn tons and tons of other people. I've never had anybody draw me back yet.
Oh shit, for
Yeah,
real?
yeah.
Well, I mean, I tried the best I can.
Oh no, man, dude, it's super dope, man.
Yeah,
I love
no.
it. That's so badass, dude.
Yeah, I definitely love to draw people either into animals or skulls. That's my top two.
Oh yeah, no, that's super badass. I love it, dude.
Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. It was a. Thank you for like inviting me to your event, man. Where I got to meet other great artists that I can't wait to have on this show. So definitely come check us out, man. Or check me out. Definitely check out Chris Geebus, man. Oh, and I also make stickers.
Oh hell yeah. I'm
Thank you.
Sticker fanatic.
Yeah, dude. I definitely. Yeah. People that, definitely artists that come on and bring stickers. I definitely will hang them up so that way people can check them out.
Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. I appreciate it. That's super awesome.
Yeah. Well, Chris, man, you deserve it, man, for being such a great person, coming on and talking on the show, giving me so many times. So I definitely want to return the favor, man.
Oh yeah. Sure you don't want me to show this to camera? I want to show this to camera.
No, throughout the video. No, actually, you know what? The thing is, I don't want. Well, you can if you want, but the thing is, I want people to go on Instagram
and check
it out.
Yeah, go on Instagram and check it out. That's super dope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Yeah, so that's what we do here, guys. From A to Z, show as much love as we can all the time. I definitely appreciate you guys checking out the video. Definitely stay tuned till next week. I can't wait for my guest. You know him. But yeah, man. Definitely see you guys next week and have a good day. Stay safe and stay tuned.